Happy Sunday, everybody. Billy's Blues doing another video. I bought a couple of movies recently and finally had a chance to watch a few of them. Of course, with Scary Movie Time, still trying to watch as many as I can until Halloween comes up. Um, there is one I I hadn't seen before, and got more on a blind buy. I mentioned before on the short video that I put out that I had a coupon for it, and it was already on sale, and with the coupon it was pretty cheap, so I figured why not. um, Happiness. I went ahead and got, of course, had to get the 4K of this. From what I'd heard, the DVD was out of print. I had, like I said before, I'd never seen this, so it was just one of those that I like Criterion, pretty much whatever they put out, but I usually stick to November, July, like most people do, and just do it whenever it's the the 50% off sale. I got this for even less than what I would have for a 50% off sale, so I figured why not. I knew that there was some controversy behind it. Ultimately, I really did like this movie. It was several different stories that was all wrapped into one. For those of you that haven't seen it, I don't really want to spoil anything. Um, Not a family movie. I can say it like that. It is. There's a lot of dark humor in it that if you don't have a certain type of, if you don't appreciate a certain type of humor or find certain things funny that most people won't, you might not like this movie. But yeah, there's sensitive subject matter in this. Um, that's what the inside looks like. I know it's backwards, but just bear with me. And then I showed the back already, but there's the whole cover on the back there. I almost went ahead and got the Blu-ray of this. I'm glad that I opted out and went ahead and got the 4K. The transfer looks really good, but that's with most Criterions that I don't know that I've ever, out of the hundreds of Criterion movies that I own, I don't think that I've seen one that I didn't care for the transfer, even on the Blu-rays. I don't upgrade Criterion movies, so if they come out with the Blu-ray first, I don't go back and buy the 4K transfer of it because I feel like they do just fine with their Blu-rays. Went ahead and got the 4K with this just because it was on sale. I had the gift card, and it was super cheap anyway. So it's hard to recommend something like this because people have a different sense of humor, and there's certain things about the movie that could be considered offensive. So I don't want to recommend this. I'm just telling you that I liked it. I know the DVD is out of print, so I didn't look it up. I don't know if the DVD actually is more expensive or not, but this was pretty good, and I would definitely check it out again. I'd mentioned before that I do like Philip Seymour Hoffman. I'm a big fan of his. I feel like he was an amazing actor. His life got cut pretty short. Not too much more I can say about that. It was funny seeing John Lovitz in there too. I feel like he had kind of a shorter run for acting, whatnot, in the 90s. I just remember that he did the TV show The Critic, and it was a cartoon that I remember seeing that was out for a couple years when I was younger. It was always saying, "It stinks. It stinks." Anyway, if you don't mind material that might be considered a little bit off color, then check this out. It's a longer movie. It's about 2 hours, 20 minutes. So if you don't mind something that could be considered, a little out of the norm, then definitely check it out. Of course, with Scary Movie Time, went ahead and watched High Tension. Can't say enough about this film. The keychain on the back for the killer, and then the front. I've already shown off this release, so I don't want to go too much into the actual release. I still have the Blu-ray. I still got the DVD that I showed off before. Of course, I went ahead and watched this one. Unless I'm just really dumb, this is the first time out of the 80 times I've probably watched this movie that it was completely in French. I think that the settings for the Blu-ray and maybe for the DVD, the setting on it may have just been in English, and then sometimes they speak in French. But the whole movie was in French for this time. I don't mind subtitles. That's not, I'm not saying anything like that at all. It's just one of those things that I didn't have the option to change it back to English and back to how I was used to seeing it. So it was nice to see this for the first time in French, in its native language. Amazing transfer. I don't have too many Second Sight movies, and by too many I mean this is the only one that I can think of. Really awesome. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Watch this. If you don't watch any horror movie, just definitely check this one out. My son and I went ahead and finished Thanksgiving. Not this because this is still in the plastic. I went ahead and got this because I wanted to make sure that I got the slip cover for it. I've had this for pretty much since the week it came out. I think this is streaming on Netflix is where we watched it at, but we went ahead and finished this. I don't think I really need to show this off too much because this has been out for quite some time. I didn't know if I wanted to watch this for Halloween scary movie time. My kids are watching my kids. However, went ahead and watched Thanksgiving during Halloween. And then last night, I freaked my children out by watching this. This is a good one. If you haven't seen As Above, So Below, definitely check this one out. It's really, really good. I liked it. I think it's a good short movie. It was an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 33 minutes. I thought this was just a quick movie, just like High Tension. Good, effective, has scary moments, has suspense that builds up. Some people don't like the found footage. That's understandable. Sometimes with the shaky camera, I can understand that. But if you haven't seen this and you don't mind movies like Paranormal Activity or The Blair Witch Project, definitely at least give this a try. I saw it was available to rent, I think for $370 something, $375 or something like that on Prime. Luckily I had it in the collection, so just went upstairs to the movie room and took it out of the collection. I have never seen this. It's Marrowbone. Never seen this one. I think I found this at Big Lots for $3 and wanted to check it out. So at some point I'll definitely watch Marrowbone. This is going to be my next watch. This and House of a Thousand Corpses are the next two that I definitely want to see. Of course, there's other movies in the theater, if you can believe it, that I do actually want to go and see. Smile 2 is about to come out. So 3 out of my 4 children are older, so I'll be taking them to go and see it. And what else besides Smile 2 is coming out? Oh, Terrifier 3. The jury's still out on that one, if I'm going to have a chance to go and watch that in the theater or not, but we'll see. But I also noticed that got a couple new subscribers. I just want to tell everybody I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. If you don't mind subscribing, that'd be great. Just trying to get something started here and see where it takes me. I mentioned before, go steal your grandma's cell phone and just subscribe to the channel. You know, she probably won't know the difference, so just hit that subscribe button. I'm joking, obviously. Please don't do that. It's a joke. But in all seriousness, the people that have subscribed to the channel, I do really appreciate it. And this coming up week is a little bit of a slower week, so I'll come up with a couple of ideas of, you know, movies that I do want to put out. Definitely want to suggest a couple more horror movies, because with the 1,800 movies that I do have, there are definitely more than a few horror movies. But just want to say thank you to everybody for watching, and hope you enjoy the rest of your week.